Nice. We are live on this Sunday stream. How's it going, everyone? What's today's date? May 28th. Nice. So today we're going to be continuing to build this character that we've been working on for the past couple streams. And today it's, so I'll show you the progress we have. We have basically his full turnaround. Let's just hide that. Just like this, all blocked out. It's looking okay. We just got to go in now and do the hands, the feet, and the mouth, which is kind of the worst part of rigging, but it's super, super important to do. So beforehand, I went in and I made these hand charts. These are all the hand positions that I want. And I did the same thing for the mouth. I did all the mouth positions that I want. And I did the same thing for the feet. And you'll see that when we get to those parts. And I find it's super, super key. And it just makes the process go way faster if you have a plan like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to match the hand to this position, scale it down, something like this. And for these characters, since this production that we're doing is going to be pretty low budget, all the characters are going to share the same hands and the same mouths, maybe. So we're going to reuse all this. Okay, nice. Let's throw him behind everything just for now so we can see. I'm going to go in here, select my line tool. We're going to make sure we have the proper brush settings. And now we just go in, create a new drawing substitution. Actually, I'm going to keep this one first. So I'm just going to go select everything, delete it, go to my hand. I have my hand overlay and my hand just regular. So this node has just the overlay, and that's when the fingers overlay an object. And this one is where we draw everything else. So here, there's not going to be any overlapping. Let's try and scale the hand down a little more so it fits right on the wrist. Hey, Cassandra, how's it going? Yeah, it's a little a later stream today, this week. But it's okay. Hope everything's going good with you. All right, let's get paint. You can do this light bulb to kind of isolate what you're drawing, and I kind of like that. And I'm using the line tool. Some people, I guess, use the pencil tool, but I think this is more accurate, and you get less points if you need to adjust things. It takes a little longer, no doubt, but okay, we have time here. Time is not really an issue in this project. And I think right now it's all about, trying, because obviously you can't get every hand position, but getting the main ones is really going to help the animators, I find. And I'm just saying this from experience, like the show I'm working on now, the riggers put so much work into the hands. There's so many different poses and so many different angles. I barely have to redraw hands, and it's so, so nice. Then you have to be careful how complex, right, the rig gets. So there's always that kind of balance. Struggle a lot with them. Yeah, what exactly do you struggle with? Because I'm curious. I also struggle with hands a lot. Hands are probably one of the hardest things I find to draw. And it's basically like the only thing that I practice drawing is hands. Maybe sometimes feet, hands and feet. Let's go here. There's actually a really great tutorial. I can link to it after, but it's by that guy Marco Bucci. So good. He just did a tutorial on how to draw hands. Super, super useful. We'll go here. And like at this point too, all the hard work is done. Like I spent some time before making this hand chart, right? I have all the angles that I need, and I just use like reference online or whatever, my own hands. And now I'm kind of just tracing it and trying to make it look good, fit with my rig. The fingers. Yeah. No, honestly, the hardest part, 100%. When you do your hands, like when you're rigging, do you just have single drawing swaps, or do you break the fingers up into like different layers and nodes so you can manipulate the fingers individually? Because I've seen a few people do it, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Okay. How'd you get him out of the jail, Claude?
You have to wear like iron boots.
So, hang on a second. I'm going to get rid of these. I'm just trying to follow the rhythms of the hand too. I want to see what I might do as well is select everything and go this, merge pencil lines. So now everything is like together. Now, if I delete these extra points, it'd still be good. Yeah, honestly, good call. Good call. It can be so complex sometimes. And like it comes to a point where maybe it's even faster to just draw a new hand than like play around with all the like the rig setup and stuff. There, let's put this here. Okay. Nice. So I'm gonna put this. The color art is gonna go on the color layer because it's auto patched as well, and I kind of like that. That looks fine. So let's go here next, and we'll move. I'm just moving my reference over, just like this. If we hide this, I'm just gonna go move this over a little bit. Perfect. Now we just new drawing swap, and I match the hand like this. And like I already did the work to make sure the hands kind of match up when they move. So I just need to focus on tracing my work right now. Who's that, Marlo? Okay. And again, by far, I hate this part of rigging. It's so boring. Let's see. Looking good. Move this guy up. Right, and I love using the points though. That's it's a game changer. And I love to do the shape tools as well, especially for fingers. What's that? Do you guys see? Hang on. Who's that? Mwah. Mr. Marshall. Who's that crazy Marshall? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can you see? Marlo, say hi. Oh, there he goes. Okay, let's get back to this. So here. Hopefully we can get through. We'll do the hands, then we'll move on to the mouth, and then we'll do the feet after if we have time. Check. Yeah, the most annoying, but probably one of the most important things to nail in a rig. Hand, like, have good hands. It's a huge game changer when you're an animator. To just have the options to like go with the acting choices you want, it's so nice. Yeah, do you normally use the oops? Do you normally use the pencil tool? Because this way, I guess, takes longer. I just like it because you can control the amount of points like really well. So like maybe on a production, it wouldn't be, you wouldn't be able to do it because it would take too long. But for me, I don't really have any deadlines right now, so we can do this. Shit. Oops. Let's try to cut. Oh, fuck. Want? Looking good. Let's, if we, it's looking okay. Here, we'll draw it right through and cut. Yeah, exactly. Like, I guess it's different too if you're in a studio, like rigging in a studio, and they do it a certain way, because it's not just you who's going to be touching this rig, right? There's so many different departments that it has to be compatible with. So, yeah, I get that. Right, and sometimes too, like the riggers just won't. They'll give you some basic hands, but it'll be expected that the animators do the redraw. So it's just like, what do you wanna do? Do you want to spend more time in animation, or do you want to take the extra time when you're rigging and kind of solve that problem there? You know. So now for this one, just in case, I'm gonna put on the overlay layer now. I'm gonna put the thumb on the overlay, just in case we ever need to layer this. The thumb will be on top of whatever prop or whatever thing that it's holding. And with hands, it's just as easy as setting, like literally copying the node and just plugging in like an overlay filter underneath. I honestly feel every hand should have that already set up. That's just it's huge. Just like your hands are always going to need to overlap. So when a rig doesn't have it, it confuses me why they don't do it that way. Okay, let's go here. Let's get this guy there. Nice. And then the overlay. The only bad thing about this is you're filling on the same layer. Some people like to use synced layers. But I don't know. I prefer not to do that for just like a personal preference. Get this guy there. I'm not going to draw the thumb on the line art as well. That'll just be on the overlay. So we don't get any weird overlapping things. Ugh, allergies. Right, and I guess this is the kind of time where you just like throw some music in. You don't really have to think about anything because all the thinking is done. And just try and get through it. So yeah, any questions you guys have about anything, let me know in the comments, right? We'll get this. We'll try and get this over with. I was gonna do some animation today, but the files aren't ready yet, so it's okay. And I definitely want to keep working on this project. I don't want it to like, become an afterthought and forget about it. So I always want to schedule some time to chip away at this. Nice line art from Color Art. Anyone else watching rig their hands in a different way? Let me know in the comments. See, look, so now what should happen is you can put things in between his fingers. And now this, it doesn't matter how this is behind. We can change that after. The most important thing is you can select these two things. Yeah, that's tough. It's like when you animate a rig, it's so easy to just sit at your desk for like hours after hours. And then you're like, oh shit, I've been sitting here for like 10 hours straight. Okay, so here, line. I'm going to change it a little bit. See how I have it sticking out more? I'm just going to try and match it up a little more with the hand. We have it flare out like that. There you go. Here. Same thing here. I'm going to put the thumb on the overlay layer. Just why not? Just in case. Drawing substitution for the hand. I separate hands with overlay, line art, and color art. I'm actually nice, man. Yeah, something like this. So, right, like line art, color art go here, overlay go there, and you can adjust it. Nice. What are you working on? Like, what's the rig for? Just a personal project? Is it for work? Is it for, just practice? Keep doing this. I love when people are just working on rigs, or something. And if you are you like self-taught? How did you learn how to rig? Because it is not easy to just do. Do this. Let's just delete this. Here to my Twitch channel. Oh, nice, man. Well, hey, drop a link. Drop a link. I'd love to see it. Or maybe when it's done. Damn. Over 7 years? Dude, that's super, super impressive. Oh, no way. Such a small world, eh? So when you were teaching yourself, any tips you can give anyone on some strategies that kind of helped you, or did you kind of just I don't know? That's actually hilarious how you guys are on the same stream. What a small world. Doing graphic design. I want to learn animation. Nice, man. Go for it. I mean, graphic design probably. I mean, there's some things that are similar, maybe, but fuck it, just go for it. All right, let's get this. What we're gonna do is like this, and I'll cut this. Now, question to anyone watching: when you're making your own animations for like personal projects or whatever, do you do your own backgrounds, or do you kind of get someone else to do it for you? Yeah, because I'm debating, because I definitely cannot draw backgrounds. I'm just wondering like the best way, the fastest way to get good results. Yeah, that's huge. There are actually a few good rigs out there online. I just figured I'd learn it, then do it. Nice, man. That's pretty cool. Actually, you can basically do everything. That's awesome. So, what do you do on your Twitch channel? Do you do animation stuff or just like gaming stuff? Let's go here. This. It definitely is hard to look at the chat and keep rigging at the same time. Oh, nice. He has a ton of free stuff. Yeah, that's a huge one. I'm going to leave that in the chat. Can I star this comment? Whew. Nice. Yeah. Whoops. What I want. Okay. So everyone basically does their own backgrounds, huh? Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, that's smart. I'm thinking of moving to Twitch as well. I feel I would have to be more have more production value than just this. But it could be fun to do it on Twitch. I agree. Let's go like this. Maybe get some cool lights or something. Okay, here we go. And have you guys used for your backgrounds like Blender, any 3D stuff? Because at the studio I'm working at now, for some complex shots, they use Blender to like block out the shots, which is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure Blender is free, right? Let's go here. Let's go here. Fill this guy in. And we'll go like this. Right, color art. I really gotta like redo my shortcuts as well. I'm so slow. Okay, looking good. Right, I just want a full rotation of the hands. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use them all, but I'd rather have them than not have them, you know? Same thing. Yeah, we'll go. Whoops. Everything. I'm going to draw inclusive paint. Yeah. Interesting. It's interesting. Like, I'm not sure how much of the software you need to know for it to make like a huge difference in terms of like speed and quality. Like, if you're just good at perspective, does it really matter? I don't know. Okay, let's go like this. But that being said, I definitely want to try it out. I even tried when as far as like trying to generate the backgrounds with AI, but it's so hard to get like a consistent style. You know, it didn't really work out. Yeah, I basically use Instagram and Discord. I don't really have a Twitter, but I can drop a link. Our Discord channel for this isn't that active, but I'm trying to get it more active. And Instagram is a big one. That's basically where I'm most accessible. Let me see if I can find it. So here's our Discord. Wait a sec. I'll throw a link. Try this. Try this link for the Discord. And then this is my Instagram handle. Hey man, it'd be super good to connect, you know? When you're up and running, maybe we could do a video together where you share some of your tips, because you sound super experienced in the industry, and I love that you're self-taught. That's huge. That's kind of what this channel is all about. So I love to hear that. Here. It's actually hilarious though that you taught Cassandra. So funny. Yeah, our Discord, we're still trying to get it to a place where like it has value. Like, I tried to do a few like bots that give updates and stuff on the industry and like job updates, but the bots keep breaking on me. So I still got to figure that out. But it's just a place you can post your work, you know, talk to a few other people. Yeah, I love that. Nice. That's hilarious. And wait, where are you based? Where are you from? Let's go here. Here. I want these fingers to overlap a bit more. Let's see. Who said? Ben said, back to this comment. I just graduated in graphic design and now I want to learn animation. So, Ben, are you planning on teaching yourself? Or are you going to go back to school? If Ben is even still here. Okay. Yeah, we can get rid of this. And I think too, like this is kind of a tip that worked for me when I was rigging, learning how to rig. Like breaking down rigs helps so much, but sometimes it's also good to like don't start so big, you know? Like instead of trying to rig a whole character, maybe just rig like a hand or just an eye or something or just a mouth. And eventually you can put it all together and you have a completed character. So like break it down into small steps because there's so much to learn and sometimes it can be so overwhelming if you try and do it all at once. And also is start, you know, just try it. Even if it sucks, you just got to try it. That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh, nice. Yeah, what a small world, you know? Okay, let's get this. Here. I love that, guys. Here, let's go here. The overlay. We still have so many hands to do. Oh my god. What I might do, just for the sake of this tutorial, not tutorial, stream, so it's not too boring, we can do these hands and then we'll switch to the mouth to keep this like fresh, you know? So let me just do this last hand. Yeah, dude, for sure. And if you want, share your progress in the Discord. I'd love to see it. Okay, let's go here. This, how long have we been? 33 minutes. Yeah, no, exactly, right? Let's see. There you go. You don't know where the gap is in your fucking thing. Okay. Here. Oh, nice. Let's see. Oh, nice, brother. That looks so good. Did you also do this, the character design? I love that. I love that, man. That looks so good. Yeah, that design's awesome, man. That's huge. That looks amazing. So now I'm gonna bring this hand back. line it up here. And this is kind of where we're going to really start needing to break this up. So what's going to be the overlay is like this whole thing. And I'm just going to have the fingers on the under layers, and then we can grip things. Oh, fuck. What's going on here? Like, we'll break it off there. Here, here. We'll try and match this a little better. Something like that. Oh, it's looking good. And like, it might be a little overkill to do like a full turn with the hand. But again, and also since I'm going to be reusing these hands for a bunch of characters, I figured it's better to be safe than sorry. It's like, you know, make a pretty detailed turnaround. As opposed to thinking, oh shit, like I missed all this stuff. I got to go back and redo it. There. And we can kind of cheat this. I was also debating giving him like 3 fingers. Probably saved me a lot of time, but I ended up going with an actual more realistic proportioned hand. Right, there we go. Last little square. Here, here. Like these little double lines, I want to try and get rid of them as much as I can. So I'm going to select it, go to this. And also, anyone watching too, do you guys know any good like animation courses, Toon Boom courses? Because I'm looking to take a few new ones just to kind of keep the skills like fresh, you know? Anyone knows some good ones? I'd love to hear any recommendations. Shit, what the fuck is going on? Oh. Get rid of this. Okay. Here. Move this there. All right, it's looking okay. Let's do the fingers first. And now for this, I don't even need to do all the fingers. I can kind of just like cheat this a little bit and just draw 1 or 2. And it should, whoops, give me the same kind of feeling, right? Right, I can just draw that finger. And I'll just draw the thumb. Right, we just got to make sure it's hooked up pretty good. Just like that. Yeah, any other questions, guys, about, you know, rigging in general, about this rig? We can explore more parts of the rig, whatever you want. Let me know. We can do it. So maybe like more, how can I say this? Like technical director level Toon Boom tutorials. So getting into more like solving hard technical issues, stuff like that, not just how the software works. Like the Toon Boom has their own kind of courses, but they're so expensive. They're like $1,400. So I'm not trying to do that. Let's go here, get rid of that. There we go. And this would be perfect. Like he can grab something, I think. That would work. That would work out. The only problem is this no longer auto patches. But if we go like this, I'm going to have to figure that out after. Okay, right now I just want to get the hands drawn. So here's what we can do actually to kind of fix that. Quick, like cheap fix. So I'm going to grab, oops, I'm going to erase that. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Like, yeah, it's just like comes with experience, what you see and stuff. I was just curious to see if there's anything because I honestly haven't seen one either, except on Toon Boom's like website, which is like pretty expensive. So I'm gonna actually grab this, cut it. I'll put it on the underlay. We're gonna go fill in these gaps. Actually, I did that wrong. I'm gonna fill in these gaps. I want it to be here. Whoops. Okay, we'll do this. This should work. Right, instead of having the whole thing overlay, we'll just have the parts that we need, and then we don't have to worry about it not cutting properly. Fuck. Yeah, the wrong layer. See? Now our wrist cuts. This is an easy fix. We're just gonna pull on the overlay, overlap this a bit, and now we have a nice hand. Nice. Yeah, it's huge, eh? Like getting to know other artists, especially if you're self-taught. It's actually like I feel a necessity. You can't do it on your own. It's almost impossible. What other art communities did you join when you were trying to learn? Okay, let's go here. This. Okay, so back to this guy. I just do the same thing. I'm going to draw it all on the overlay, and then I'll cut it afterwards. Right, this is all going to be here. This is going to be right there. And we'll just break these lines like that. Ah, nice. Mostly Discord. Yeah, Discord's actually pretty good for that. Go like this. Here. Oops, I had this wrong. I'm just trying not to break this line. Curiosity and stuff. Yeah, you're definitely going to need a lot of that. Actually, so sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. So we have our hands that are going, and I'm just going to keep doing this. But just for the purpose of this stream, so we can do something different, let's move on to the mouth. We'll just do the front mouth for now. So I'm going to just go with the hand. I can do this in another stream, right? But that's good. That's looking better than what we had. And now this mouth, I'm going to import my reference. Let's see. And I used to, same thing, just like draw this freehand. Oh, shit. But ever since I started actually making a reference and spending the time to take this reference, it's so much better. So here, let's go here. So like I literally traced my turnaround and I did all the mouth shapes that I need, right? These are all the mouth shapes you're going to need if you're going to do a basic lip sync, right? Like the teeth showing, the mouth open a little wider, the O sounds, the L, and the like the f or the v sound. Some people like to do the tongue between the teeth. I personally don't think you need it. Depends. Yeah, so I kind of use a combination of both. So this is how I have it set up now. I have the tongue, the teeth, and the tongue and the teeth and like the lips are going to be on a separate layer. And then when it comes to having the side mouth, I have actually color selectors. So where is it? My inside mouth fill and my lip color. Like I use those to like cut the mouth when it turns to the side. I actually don't even remember how to do that. So, but it's set up that way. I just got to have a little refresher. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It's basically, it seems the same size. So let's move him forward in Z depth, this guy. How do you like to do your mouths? Because what I really want to do is create like a nice deformer mouth where I don't even have any drawing substitutions. I think that would be really fun, but just, I guess, not that practical. It needs to be a little bigger. I just need to line it up actually with. Okay, nice. So that's our first mouth. We're just going to move on to our second one right away. Let's lock this guy. So now I need to be careful. The lip color and mouth fill. So I need to be using this lip color when I'm doing my actual mouth. When I scrub through myself, I can pretty much get any mouth shape, any views. Nice. So you literally have one mouth and it's like keyframed in the master controller, the different poses. Yeah. Honestly, man, that's literally exactly what I would want to do. Or what I should have done. So let's change this. And you find it works good? Like, does it get too heavy when you're animating, or does it not matter? Let's control D. So we'll do front. Call this neutral 1. We'll do new drawing substitution. Front neutral 2. Oh, my rigs are heavy. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I guess you got to find a kind of balance, especially, I mean, if you're working on a show. It's like all these cool features, but like if you have like 5 different characters in the scene, you know, it slows it down a lot. It's a headache. Let's go like this. Yeah, that's also big. Having a good computer. I upgraded mine a while ago, and it's a game changer. Like Toon Boom never crashes. I can handle pretty complex rigs. It's huge. What kind of computer do you have? Yeah, great tip. Here, what do I want? I just want this. Select everything, and I'm gonna merge this mouth. And right now, I'm pressing like merge pencil lines, and I'm working on the line art layer. So for this mouth, like we're gonna do it this way. The lips and like the inside of the mouth are on the same line art layer, but they're separated by a color selector, which is good. But thinking back, I probably don't need to do it because I don't have any bottom teeth in these mouths showing. I usually just have the top teeth. Nice, dude. You should take a picture of your setup, post it in the Discord. I'd love to see it. My setup sucks right now. I was working on like a Canvas 22, and then for some reason it broke. So now I have this little crappy tablet, which I gotta say, I didn't think I would get used to, but working in Toon Boom with it isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Can I get rid of this? Let's go here. Let's go here. Okay. So that's the line art. And then with my color art, I need the mouth fill color, right? And I'll fill it in. But why isn't it filling? Oh, no, it is. It's just probably being cut by something. Oh, shit. It's 8 o'clock already. Yeah, I didn't even take that in to do. Like, this is the tongue. It's on the color art. It's so good to have a backup. I was screwed, really, for work. Like, it was a huge deal. Okay, I need a tongue color. Like, before I didn't even think about it. Now it's like I'm literally gonna buy a couple more of these just in case. That's the tongue. It's all gonna be on the same like art layer now. Oh shit. I actually hope this works. I haven't used this mouth in a while. So bottom teeth, don't need it. Top teeth is what we need. And that is on the overlay. I've seen something cool too, where they sometimes the
You guys didn't save those potatoes for Marlo.
That's okay. Claude's gonna feed him now. Yeah, exactly. Like I didn't even think about it. It's crazy, especially like if you're working from home, like your own setup. Like I guess if you're working at a studio, they just give you a new one. But yeah, it was not good. Actually, this is gonna be here. And so, do you normally work freelance or contract or what? Like how does that work for you? I'm curious to know. Here we need another teeth color. Right, and anyone watching, it's always good, even if you have the same, for like whites here, it's always good to have a separate color ID for different parts. So don't break it up by color, break it up by piece of the rig. Nice, man. And how do you find like you get work? What's your strategy to always have like a nice pipeline coming in? Okay, I can't see what I'm doing, so I need to. So line art. Color selector. Whoops. Mouth fill. Weird. I'm gonna try this again. Okay. Color. Ah, nice, man. I guess it's good too that you can do all of the things, like a bunch of different things makes you so much more employable. That's good. Yeah. I feel once you get a few animation jobs under your belt, pretty good contacts in the industry. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Most of my jobs have come through like LinkedIn. That's been a huge player for me as well. And now, do you find so some advice for like new animators? Would you say specializing is good, or do you say learn a few different disciplines? I've heard a few opinions on this. I'd love to know what you think, because it seems like you do more than one thing. Oh man, I feel this would have been a great even just an interview, you know, like a sort of a podcast interview kind of thing. I wonder if there's a way you can do live streams with other people on the live stream. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it depends. Depends on what you're trying to do, what you can do. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Oh, Phil. It is working. Something is okay. That's what is going on here. Okay. So let's turn this off. We have our first mouth shape. And like the cool thing is, if it's on the line art, I can just grab this and like it's so easy to create a new mouth shape. I don't have to worry about where the color art is. It's all in one place. So it makes it really easy to like adjust these positions, these drawing swaps to get some really crazy mouths, even though like they're not included in the original mouth kit. That's why I like to do it this way. Oh my God. Okay. Now I remember, you know. In Discord voice call. Is that voice thing in the Discord? Is that what that's for? Nice. Yeah, I mean, I can also see too, like when you're animating, especially cutout animation, it's hard to not pick things up. Like you're just working in the software so much, you're gonna pick up a little bit of rigging. Maybe you see how some character designs are made. Like you're gonna pick things up, I find. Okay. So voice chat just I should look into that, man. That would be cool. Even to have a couple people on the voice chat as we do the live stream. I got to figure out the logistics of that. That could be fun. Or wait, can you guys jump on the Discord and do it now? Or do I have to like activate it? I mean, we don't have to do it right now. Yeah, I find that's a huge jump. Maybe animation storyboards, okay, fine. It's kind of similar, right? But backgrounds, that is a whole different ball game, and I really applaud you for that, man. That's fucking hard. What time is it? We're already doing this for an hour. Let's try and get these a few more mouth kits done, and then we'll probably call this a stream because it's 8 o'clock. I probably got to go soon.
8:30, we're gonna go.
Okay. And now, basically, we lock this. Go to our drawing substitutions, and we just. I'm not going to create a new one. I'm going to create like another one, not a blank one. Rename it. Front, neutral, 3. Okay, nice. So maybe next stream or something, we can try that out. We can try and use the voice chat. Be pretty cool, right? And see, this is where it's so easy. I just go on the line art, grab, pull down. I don't really have to worry about anything because my fill is in the same area. It's so much faster to create new drawing swaps. I love it. We'll go here, here, here. And now I need to grab this. Let's go in the overlay. I think my teeth, we're going to cheat this. It's not really good to have the teeth move, but I don't think anyone's going to notice. We're taking Marlowe, Claude?
No, Mom wants to keep Marlo here.
Why?
I don't know if she doesn't want to be alone.
Shit, then he didn't get a walk today. But I guess it was so hot, right?
Yeah. No, we couldn't walk. It was way too hot.
Yeah, I'm actually 100% serious. So that would be sick. Let's, if you want, we can like message me on Instagram or something. We can set up like a quick like 10-minute meeting or something, like a Zoom call if you want, just to kind of discuss what we want to talk about. And then next live stream or a couple live streams, whenever is good for you, we can set that up because that would be pretty cool, I think. And also, what's it called? Chad, if you want to join that too, like a 3 call, that would be awesome. Okay, let's see. Next one, right? And it's just so easy now. So like it took me a while to set up these mouth shapes, but when it comes to actually rigging them, it's so easy because all the hard work is done. Nice. Yeah, and it won't be long. It doesn't have to be this long either. It can even be like shorter, right? We can do it like in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Because I know it's kind of hard to do those podcast things. And now notice too, I'm not moving the teeth. The top teeth are going to stay where they are. Contact. Are you going to be drinking tonight, Claude?
No, I don't think so. Well, not too much. Maybe just a bit.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, we have that egg or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? But it might be too much for a Sunday night. Nice, bro. Yeah, we can figure all that out. That's sick. I love that. Because I used to try and do it more, like talk to different artists. I talked to like literally 2 people, 3 people, and then I kind of just stopped doing it because it was a lot of work to edit the videos. But I feel now I'm ready to give it another shot because I think it would be fun. All right. Oh, fuck. No. Do that all the time. So I just changed the drawing swap without changing the drawing swap. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. I did that twice. Fuck. Oh, that's annoying. Also, that's the problem with this. Sometimes it's a little too easy. You lose what you're doing. Let's just reset. Right, and a lot of the times, like okay, new drawing swap. So here, front neutral 0 4. Oh, that's annoying. Move this guy there. Oh shit. What happened to his tongue?
That still working?
Yeah, a bit.
Are you going with Mitty?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
Oh, he's thinking, oh,
Yeah, I'll be fine.
8:30, right?
Yeah, it's 8:15.
about 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is he gonna be out the door in 15 minutes? Like, yeah. This is what I want. Yeah, we'll probably just get this guy done. And then we'll call it. Because it's basically the same, the mouth shapes. I got to rename this stream to just rigging because I always miss something. Should we bring like blankets? I think it's gonna.
I feel like Izzy will be super prepared. But I mean, we could.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Fuck it. Nice. Okay, here. Let's do new drawing swap. Name it. I feel the most important part when you're doing these is naming them correctly. Especially even like say you're not working on this, if the other animators like it helps a lot when things are labeled. Okay, lock this. Here we go. 5. This guy here. This guy here. Oh yeah. There's nothing worse than a very disorganized node view, especially if you're working in a studio. Like that's huge because you're not the only one who touches your scene. You're not the only one who like needs to know what's going on, right? So N6. I saw too your node view. You have like the straight connectors. Those are cool. All right. Here we got a couple more mouth shapes. So usually like 8 mouth shapes will get you enough lip sync, I find. You don't really need the TH sound because you could just use the closed mouth for that. Okay, I think after this, guys, I'm going to have to call it because I got to go. All right, there it is, the last O shape. So this was just a hands and mouth stream. Whatever. Yeah, depends, right? Everyone, I think just no one uses the other option. It's just like straight lines. That one I feel is like universally, no one likes it. Okay, so we got, what do we got so far with the mouth? Let's go here. Right, and it's getting like a nice like rhythm to the mouth. Yeah, yeah. I hope it's not too boring, right? These rigging videos. So I'll keep doing them because I guess they're helpful. But just let me know if they get too boring or whatever. But so this is what we got today, guys. We got the mouth. Just got to keep going through the drawing substitutions. But if you set it up the way I do, it's pretty easy to swap them. Like you don't even have to make new substitutions. You can just use the old one and just move the points around. It makes it way faster, looks better. And then we got the hands, right? Overlapped a bit so we can grab stuff. We still have a lot more shapes to do. That's fine. Maybe next time we can finish these up, get to the feet. But yeah, this guy's coming along. He's starting to become an actual character. I love that. All right, guys, I'm going to call it here, but I'll see you next time. Nice to meet everyone new on the stream. And yeah, take it easy, guys.